Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Alright, welcome back. It's Nigerian Dream. It's my second or third video, and this time I'm doing a review of The Get Down, a Netflix show about the rise of hip-hop in the South Bronx in the late 70s. I'm going to break this review into two parts. First part is the pilot, the first episode, which is 90 minutes long, and thus essentially a movie, and then the other episodes for the first half of the season. Full spoilers, if you don't like it, roll out. Starting now. Alright, the first episode, the pilot, it was rough. It was very rough. It was to the point that it was bad. And not only was it bad, I had to stop about halfway through and give it a break to see if I could make it through. I've been waiting for this show for months, up to almost a year. I've seen every trailer, every preview, read about the actors and everything. And the first 45 minutes, the first half of the first episode was essentially a long exposition dump. And I didn't know if I could make it. If this was going to be the show, it was going to be a rough ride. So I gave it a day or two, came back, sat down, and it dramatically improved. The second half of the first episode still isn't fantastic. It's at least watchable. The first half includes a scene where Jimmy Smits, who plays a local fictional Bronx politician, rants about the ills of the Bronx and how he's going to rise, the South Bronx is going to rise from the ashes. And he is talking to other characters that clearly know what's going on. They're not blind. He's standing on a pile of rubble from arson. They know what's going on. Why is he telling them the problems in the Bronx when they're right there with him? It made sense from an exhibition standpoint. From a story standpoint, it did not make it was ridiculous. And that was it for 45 minutes. Just 45 minutes of that. Just imagine that for 45 minutes. And then one of the leads, Ezekiel, goes to a club to win over his sort of girlfriend. And he gets in a fight with another character played by Shameik Moore, Shannon Fantastic, and that's when it becomes watchable. Alright, I see what they're doing. Shannon Fantastic he's a sort of samurai type character. It's obviously not. In the frame of the story, it makes sense. Ezekiel is a poor Black Rican, being raised by his aunt and her boyfriend. He's a sensitive poet in a world that's not built for sensitive poets. It sounds corny here, don't worry, it makes sense in the frame of the story. He's in love with another lead from the show, Mylene. And that's why he goes to the club, and then hijinks ensue, and then starts off with the show. You meet most of the main characters, including Jaden Smith, who he's something. Jaden Smith is something. And Cadillac, one of my favorite characters from this show. You meet Grandmaster Flash. You introduce all the characters in the pilot. Pilot is very bad. So if you're watching it after seeing this review, the pilot is very bad. Give it a chance because of what I'm about to say next. The next few episodes of the first half of the season are great. I won't say great. They're very good. Except for, and let me get my major qualm out of the way. There's, other than the exposition, I don't care about the politics of the South Bronx. And I'm not just saying this because I know the history of hip hop, the history of the South Bronx in New York in the 70s. It's separate from that. It's because it's telling a story that is universal. Young people, 15, all the main characters are 15 to 25. The young people trying to get out of the Bronx, or at least trying not to die. It's one of the first stories you learn as a little kid. I want to leave X place to get to Y, and these are the things I did to get there. And it's irritating. I want to see more of everything. I want to see more of Ezekiel. I want to see more of the love story between him and Mylene. I want to see more Shannon Fantastic. I want to see more Grandmaster Flash. I'll get into him later. I want to see more Jaden Smith than I do want to see of the politics. And Jaden Smith he's an interesting cat. I'll give him that. I'm not even sure he's acting. Side note, I'm not sure, Jaden Smith, I'm not sure if he's acting. Him and Matthew McConaughey, whenever I see them on screen, I'm never sure if they're acting or just camera started following them around and they got to check and they were confused. I don't want to see the politics. I want to see more hip hop. I want to see more breakdancing, which the show didn't even touch at all. Not necessarily a bad thing. I want to see more graffiti. I want to see more disco. I want to see more funk. I want to see more Tales in the Bronx. The one thing I don't want to see from the show is the politics. I care about the politics, except I can guess what's already happened. Right? I don't want to go on a rant on that too long. So, other good things from the show. I mentioned Cadillac. He's the Cadillac lady who's going to be in Baywatch soon. He's a good actor. Over the top, as you would expect someone from the late 70s to be, with way too much nose candy. He's playing the son of a local Bronx gangster. Another great performance. No, I won't say great. She was a good. She filled the role in as sort of. Other than being a gangster, she was also Shaolin's secondary mentor and sugar mama. It was weird. It's weird in an interesting way. She make more of Shaolin. You saw him in Dope. He's a good actor, good young black actor. Maybe my favorite young black actor. Not that I have much choice. Maybe his voice, and this is being nitpicky, his voice doesn't quite fit the character. Other than that, Shaolin he's good in the role. Mylene and Ezekiel are two of the three leads in the show, and they're two of the three leads I've never seen anything else. Maybe I'm too old to have seen them in anything. Maybe I don't pay that much attention. I haven't seen them in anything else. And after watching the first half of the season, not only do I want to see them in the second half, I want to see them in more things. They're both good young actors of color. They're very good. Now, focusing on Mylene for now. A lady I watched it with pointed out that that's not Mylene's real hair. Why did they change her hair? That's a terrible... Not only did they change her hair, they gave her a bad wig. I went and did my Googles, and that's not Mylene's real hair. I'm not a Hispanic lady. I'm not a Latina. I'm not a black woman. So I'm just going to stay in my lane after pointing that out. Mylene Cruz. Her story is interesting. Her family's is not. It's to the point that her little sister shows up only to irritate Mylene. Her sister could have been cut out from the show completely, and the only difference would be 5 minutes of her not being there. It doesn't change the story at all. Her existence does not change the story. Mylene's mother is clearly in love with Jimmy Smits, to the point that I would not be surprised if Jimmy Smits is Mylene or Mylene's sister's father. It's that in your face. Mylene's father is played by Giancarlo Esposito. I almost forgot his name. Giancarlo Esposito. He's a veteran actor, good actor. He is recently most known for his role in Breaking Bad. And although he performed the role well, his role is completely unnecessary. He's the town in Footloose. It's just him. He's all the adults from Footloose by himself. And it's irritating. It's a hack story. I want to see more of the Bronx. I don't want to see more overprotected daddies. There are other parents on the show, other parental figures, teachers, and all that stuff. None of them are around long enough for me to care about the performance. Not really a cameo, just the cat that played Bobby Fish from Luke Cage is back in another New York role. He's one of the most, as a friend pointed out, he's one of the most New York actors I've ever seen. He plays a somewhat prominent role as the Cruz father. Anyway, all those characters, all the parental and authority figures are there. They're sort of in the background. They do their job. Other than Mylene's father, they don't get in the way much. Mylene's parents, they don't get in the way much. The crew, the whole crew comes together and it's great. That puts a big smile on my face and all that stuff. And a few people might nitpick on this. The whole crew raps way too advanced for 1977. Cats had barely figured out how to go hip hop and hippity. Raise your hands in the air. And one of the cats in the crew was rapping double time, which was not happening until 10, 15 years later. It's a nitpick because I don't want to sit down and watch Ezekiel learn how to rap. The first 5 years of him figuring out how to rap and him competing with other MCs, I definitely don't want to watch that. So it makes sense in the story. And if you don't like that, you're just nitpicking. I'm just pointing it out because it's a major element of the show. One thing, although I don't find it irritating, and it might be a nitpick on my part, I want to see more breakdancing. It was a major part of hip hop. They touch on the influence of disco and funk. They touch on the influence of gay club. They touch on, of course, the MCs, DJ, graffiti, and breakdancing has barely come up. Barely. I don't mind. I do mind maybe more in the second half of the season. And along with Cadillac, the second hidden gem is the guy that played Grandmaster Flash. It's very subtle. He's essentially a cameo. He only shows up a few times, albeit in a major role. He only shows up a few times. It's always interesting. He plays Shaolin Shamik main mentor. He's guiding him through the path of the DJ Samurai world. It's cool. If you know anything about Grandmaster Flash, it makes sense. Another Easter egg is DJ Kool Herc and DJ Kool Herc's mother and the parties they had, and how she used to cook for them and make sure no one made any trouble. So that was a cool couple of scenes with them. So I'm looking forward to more of that. Hopefully less of the politics. I don't care about the politics. God. Hopefully more of that. Hopefully more cameos from African Bambaataa, even though he's a scumbag. More of that, all that stuff in the second half of the season. Watch more of the Get Down. Watch more of me, the Nigerian Dream. Peace.